What are the 10 amazing robot animals that you must have? Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. And consider subscribing to my channel and click that little bell notification below. The animal kingdom is so unique that sometimes it makes us want to have some of their skills. If the animals were intelligent as humans, we could have lived in harmony and helped each other out. But they don't see us as friends. And there's no way we can find ways to use their abilities for different tasks. Then the only option is to make animals like robots and make them do what we want. Let's see some of the amazing robots and animals that you will want to have. Number 10. Chip. Although we love animals, especially dogs, not all of us can keep one with us. They need our attention, and sometimes we can't give them enough as we're busy with work. So why not have a robotic dog? A dog that will not have a broken heart when you leave it for 2 days, but will greet you as you come home from a long shift. If your life is like that, Chip is ideal for you. Chip is a loving and wise robot dog brought to you by WowWee. Chip is always attentive and prepared to play, thanks to its cutting-edge sensors and intelligent accessories. Every Chip is unique. How you react defines his behavior. Your WowWee robot can respond to gesture-based interactions, including swipes, claps, and touches, thanks to Gesture Sense. Beacon Sense gives it situational awareness. Chip's unique wheel design enables quick omnidirectional movement over various floor surfaces. Its accelerometers and gyroscopes measure G-force and orientation and let it recognize when it's being picked up. He also can reply to requests from a list and its name, thanks to speech recognition technology. Like a real dog, he gets hungry, craves attention, loves playing, and goes to sleep. He can even whine, growl, and bark. With the use of SmartBird technology, Chip can remember you by name, follow you, wait for you to get home, and remind you when it's time for a meal or a game. Number 9. Butterfly Robot. If you're tired of looking for a pal to play table tennis with you, then you must turn to this amazing butterfly that can play table tennis. The 3-wheel head of the butterfly amicus allows you to perform a variety of spins and trajectories during a single training session, as it allows for repetitions of identical strokes, leg movements, and spin-return exercises. Training with amicus is a perfect addition to practice with a partner. You may practice certain shots with exact ball speed, spin, trajectory, and placement using this butterfly table tennis robot in various customizable sequences. Any level of table tennis player could benefit from practicing with it. There are 3 variants: Start, Expert, and Prime. High-tech and feature-rich, amicus robots are created for a realistic gaming and training experience. All versions are suitable for players, from beginners to professionals, depending on particular requirements. Number 8. Spot. The Spot is also a dog, but this dog is not for you to play with. This autonomous quadruped robot was developed with unmatched mobility over terrain. You can automate regular inspection chores and data collection in a reliable, frequent, and safe way. It can transport equipment weighing up to 14 kilograms. You can control the Spot from a distance using an easy-to-use tablet application and built-in stereo cameras. Spot can do many things, like repeat scheduled independent missions, create AI twins of plan in advance of rework, create autonomous paths, or operate the robot to conduct remote inspections of locations with high radiation or electricity levels, find hotspots on machinery or electrical lines that indicate a problem, capture color images, read analog gauges measuring pressure, flow, temperature, and other variables, and to 30 times optically zoom in and study gauges up close, listen for unusual operating noises like ticking, grinding, or whirring, cite documentation software to speed up data collection, and increase worker efficiency when controlling and recording construction site progress, and much more. Spot can take over many jobs and be your ideal partner in making rounds in any industrial area. Number 7. BBC Spy Robots. Okay, so you might not be able to buy one of these, but you ought to see how amazing these robots are. After Planet Earth 2, Spy in the Wild became the BBC's first significant natural history series. However, what's impressive is the way the footage for the 5 parts of the series was obtained. The program's creators say the footage they obtained using 30 remote-controlled robotic animals, each hidden by a tiny camera, is among the most personal and revealing they've seen to date. It depicts a variety of animal behaviors that appear to show grief, friendship, and even empathy with other species. The animatronic animals were made to interact with actual animals in ways that occasionally astounded the film's creators. Number 6. Robot cockroaches. If you hate cockroaches, you might hate the cyborg roaches more. But as they survived all the hazardous things on the planet, they can help us with many things. A team of researchers at Japan's Riken Thin Film Device Laboratory attached 3D printed sensors to live Madagascar hissing cockroaches under the direction of Kenjiro Fukuda. The sensors work like a little backpack with solar panels inside to provide power. It has a Bluetooth sensor for remote control and specialized computers that link to the cockroach's belly and emit microscopic shocks to move it left or right. These artificially intelligent cockroaches could be useful in disaster relief efforts. With carbon dioxide sensors and cameras on their backs, the cockroaches might be remotely controlled and released into the debris to help locate people who need to be saved. You might even use them to see what's under your couch. Number 5. TomBot. Here comes the third dog bot on the list. This cute little girl is Jenny. It's crucial for people with health issues to maintain their social and emotional connections to improve their quality of life. Although using live animals can fulfill this purpose, not everyone finds this to be a safe or sensible option. TomBot is a robotic pet created to bring joy and enhance the lives of those unable to have an animal as a companion. There are no other robots on the market with the same high-end capabilities, professional realistic design, and inexpensive as TomBot. Jenny is unusually interactive and autonomous, with patent-pending behaviors that closely resemble the loop-programmed activity that you'd find in theme park animatronics. Number 4. Leg Squad Support System LS3. If you have heavy loads to carry, then LS3 can help you with that. LS3 was initially developed to help warfighters carry heavy loads to the arena. The idea was to reduce their physical strain and thus improve performance. They showed that this highly mobile, semi-autonomous legged robot could carry 400 pounds of squad's cargo, follow squad members over difficult terrain, and interact with troops like that of a trained animal and its handler. Sadly, you can't buy one, as the LS3 has been put into storage by the Marines because of its flaws, which included loud noise, difficulties in fixing malfunctions, and difficulties integrating into a conventional Marine patrol. Number 3. Robert. With Robert, now you don't need another human assistance for early mobilization after any medical procedure. The unique and groundbreaking robot, Robert, is focused on effective patient rehabilitation and early mobilization. The robot delivers both active resistive and assistive mobilization, improving the circumstances for rehabilitation for both patients and medical staff. Robert can perform any movement that has been prescribed by a healthcare expert. The very early movement of patients who have been seriously injured is made easier. In cases of tiredness, the patient can simply relax and let Robert do the movements. The resistance of exercise will be changed per the patient's functional strength. The degree of activity throughout the workout will change with the patient's strength and function. With Robert, patients who have no or very little function can now start therapy early. Number 2. Anymal. Here's your new work assistant. A quadrupedal robot called Anymal is intended for autonomous operation in difficult environments. It's equipped with specialized, precisely torque-controllable actuators that enable dynamic running and climbing on uneven terrain. Anymal can move around in complex multi-story spaces on its own. After being led around the surroundings, the robot can remember all of the information and chooses the quickest path to complete its task. Anymal can carry up to 15 kilograms of additional weight and is the ideal size to navigate obstacles. When in use, it can reliably navigate obstacles and traverse uneven terrain. This robot is easy to set up since it just needs one laptop, the robot, and a battery charger. Depending on the activities, the integrated battery offers continuous operation for 2 to 4 hours. Number 1. SmartBird. If you love birds, SmartBird will amaze you. A robotic seagull named SmartBird steers by angling its wings at particular angles while flying by flapping its wings. It features a biologically inspired aerodynamic design and is operated by a remote control. In contrast to similar aircraft, the ultralight ornithopter delivers superb aerodynamics. It's self-propelled for takeoff, flight, and landing. For primary business and automation technology, particularly in the area of aerodynamics, SmartBird offers significant insights. They can aid in creating brand new components that are flow optimized, demand minimum installation area, and are therefore more resource and energy efficient. They can design and improve hybrid drive systems using the information from the functional integration of coupled drives. So even if you need this bird, it's not for sale.